It's back to school season, isn't it? I feel like even when I didn't have a kid going to school, like back to school, I just love this time of year. End of summer, not quite fall yet, but I love the school supplies in the stores. Like, I don't know. I also used to teach, so I think there's that part of me that I just love school. I just love school so much. So today I need to go to a couple stores. I'm going to take you along with me. It's definitely going to be a little bit of a shoppy vlog here if you're into that. I want to go to Target and look for a couple things for myself, but then also some back to school type things for Genevieve and honestly for both of them. So Genevieve, I know most of you guys know, but Genevieve is starting kindergarten this year. So very exciting stuff. I've already gotten her some things, like we already got a book bag. I actually ordered on Amazon. I'll show you because I feel like it's perfect if you have a smaller kid that doesn't need a huge book bag, but it also can't be too small. Like hers has to still be able to fit full-size folder, like that kind of thing. I found the perfect one and they had a bunch of patterns and it seems to be really well made. So anyway, we'll talk about that, but I'm gonna take you along with me to the stores first. So I'm gonna grab something to eat. I've had way too much coffee today and not enough to eat. So we're gonna remedy that and then we're gonna go. But speaking of Target, this is from Target. If it's not sold out, I have it now in 2 colors. I just bought this black one. So the straps are adjustable. I actually could probably tighten it a little bit. It's got like that smocked top from the natural weight, or no, the waist up. And I don't know. I just feel like it's really flattering. It's super comfy and pockets, baby. And then I just got my stretchy flats from Amazon. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling comfy, feeling like I can move. Got to get serious about shopping. So here we go. All right. Got my iced Americano with half and half, my usual. I did end up having a good breakfast for those curious. All right, I'm yet again at the Target. I always joke it's like the messier Target when I compare the two. I'm gonna try the shoe section first. Okay, no, definitely struck out. They had a lot more options, of course, online. So I think I'll probably just get the right size online and hope that they fit. Oh my gosh. That might have to happen. That is adorable. Okay, one mistake I made was not looking through Felicity's like pants and long sleeves to see what we still have from last year. So I don't want to go too crazy. I'm just going to get her a couple cute outfits for the start of the year. I mean, you know, the school year, whatever. And not go too crazy because like I said, it's still hot. So we don't really need long sleeves right now. They have the cutest like Disney and Bluey stuff right now too. So because it is hot, thinking about it, I'm like, I want to get her this, but she's not gonna be able to wear that for another month or two. So gonna get her some little cotton dresses she can wear with shorts underneath for school. These are cute. And I don't feel like we have too many of these. The only downside is I'm like, part of me wants to get the next size up so then come next summer she could also wear them, but they might be a little too big right now. So it's the age-old problem. Okay, if you have a job or a day where you would need to pack a lunch, these are so cute. Look at all these patterns. They're like $20, it looks like. And there's so much room. So for me, I usually am bringing a leftover container that's like already in the fridge so it's plenty big to be able to set it down in there directly. It's tall enough, like, oh my gosh. These are so cute. I think this is my favorite pattern here. Okay, we wouldn't be able to use this with the girls, but I was just thinking I might look for something that could handle more weight that the girls could do together on our swing set because they would love that. So she actually doesn't really need supplies. A lot of them are just provided and you pay like dues for it, but I just have to go through this area because I love it so much. Okay, I think I'm gonna get her some pencils though for homework, you know, or just stuff we're doing at home. These are just cute, and Ticonderoga is the best pencil in the world. When I taught, I always use these black ones, and the kids were not allowed to have black ones, so that way I would know if some of mine went missing. And it usually wasn't that a kid would intentionally take it, but you know, pencils just get shuffled around the classroom and then someone would take it, and I'm like, hey, these are mine. This is that body wash I've talked about recently that I absolutely am loving, and it's fragrance free as well. They have a lot of different ones from this brand. I want to try them all eventually, but that one's more exfoliating. Ooh, vitamin C. Nice. And also, I just love the colors. Another brand I really like, but I don't think I've tried their body products, just some of their skincare for the face. Okay, random purchase. I love breakfast sausage, but I usually will get like chicken sausage of some kind. I've never seen this brand, so I'm gonna give it a try. I'll let you know. Okay, I'm gonna get them each a new water bottle as well. Not sure which will be for which because they're going to fight over both. So I'm just going to have to make the decision and stick to it. Alrighty, didn't do too much damage at Target, so that's good. So I think instead of stopping at Old Navy, because the last time I was there like a month ago, they were so out of the sizes I needed anyway. I think I'm just going to go to Carter's. Usually, hopefully, I haven't looked it up, but hopefully they're having a good sale in store because a lot of times they are, because that is the thing. Buying Carter's clothes full price, never in a million years. So I'm gonna check there, see if we can find a couple more things, and then I think we're gonna call it for today, shopping wise. The nice thing is, because I went to Target, there were a couple like things we needed, like dishwashing tablets and stuff I could actually go ahead and get, because we went grocery shopping this week at Trader Joe's. And I feel like anytime I go to Trader Joe's or Aldi, okay. It's Trader Joe, but no, it's not Trader Joe. It's Trader Joe's, but it's Aldi, not Aldi's. I know. I'm never going to be able to learn that and remember it. Anyway, what am I talking about? Anytime we go to Trader Joe's or Aldi for that matter, there's always those extra things that you can't find there. So it was nice to kind of get those things picked up and done with. Okay, but first the car wash. Well, the damage was done at Carter's, okay? I'm telling myself I want them to like truly try these on, and I got some shoes for Felicity, so if they don't fit, I mean, for sure I would return those, but even with the clothes, if it's not quite right, and I was kind of guesstimating bigger bottoms for Felicity, but smaller tops, but then sometimes you look at it and you're like, no, you know that's gonna shrink. So it was kind of tricky since she is kind of between sizes, but the shoes I got her, I'm not gonna show you everything, but the shoes come fall and winter, they're like softer inside, and then of course they're actual shoes on the bottom. How adorable, and those will match everything. I feel like winter shoes for kids other than tennis shoes can be tricky, especially for toddlers, because like a super structured boot doesn't always work and they're hard to get on. And then I got Felicity these little shoesies. I thought they were cute. The colors on it were adorable, and usually Carter's shoes fit her pretty well. Honestly, I got the girls a lot of plain clothes that you can mix and match. So they actually both got a similar long sleeve shirt. They both got this long sleeve. Sorry, let me back up. This is like the only place I can fit the camera without it falling on my steering wheel, and I am way too close to you. Ooh, okay. I love this color, like kind of that terry, whatever. But they always have really pretty patterns. So I stocked up on stretchy pants, especially for Felicity, which again, she can mix with this shirt. She could wear this shirt with. One set I got for Genevieve, I thought was so cute. So she'll have, art one day, gym another day. So on gym days, these little leggings, and it matches this little hoodie. And then I figure just have a white, I've never bought this before, but I remember having these as a kid, a little pack of short sleeve t-shirts for exactly this. I feel like I've never really had a good system for her when she's wearing a sweatshirt to school in the winter, or like preschool, and then if she's hot to be able to take it off. So this is kind of perfect. She can wear that on gym days, take it off, and just have this on. But yeah, that's the general vibe. I got a couple cotton dresses, some long sleeve stuff that I'll just kind of put away until it's time. But everything, all the new arrivals were 40% off, which is pretty standard for Carter's. So it wasn't like the greatest, it was a good sale, but it's not like the greatest sale in the world. They did, however, I just was running out of time, but I want to text my sister and let her know they have their clearance all buy one, get one free. So everything was already cheap, and then you could get buy one, get one free. So thinking about, it was all summertime clothes. So thinking about next year's sizing. So I might let her know because she might be interested in that. And I might consider coming back just to do that. But today I was like, I've got to get this done, and then I've got to go get some work done. So anyway, that's the vibe of that little haul. It just got me so excited. I'm excited to show these to the girls. Genevieve definitely gets excited about clothes, which is good and bad, I guess. Yeah, so I am gonna go get some work done, as I said. The entire reason I went to Target earlier, guys, well, not the entire, obviously back to school type stuff, but the thing I was talking about in my Instagram story, and I don't remember, did I vlog about it or not? Everything's running together. But anyway, there's this candle warmer that apparently keeps selling out at Target, and it's back in stock, and supposedly they had one or a couple in store, but I completely forgot to look in the hubbub of like getting out of there and not spending too much time at Target. Completely forgot. So, but it's really cute. If it's in stock, I guess I can link it. I might end up ordering it if I can, but I feel like that kind of thing is gonna arrive broken. Like anytime I've ordered from Target online, once I ordered a lamp and it arrived broken, and I ordered it, like they exchanged it and the second one arrived broken. So I'm like, I just don't trust them when it comes to shipping fragile stuff. So anyway, it looks really cute though. It's got like this ball light on top and then it sits there. I'm like, it would be adorable here on my desk. Or like even in our kitchen or something. So that's all, but I am heading home. I got some work done here and it's time to get home. Okay, guess where we are? The State Fair.
$1 a donut. This is the best state fair in our state.
Thank you. I was like, we were listening to the song. Our state fair is a great, I don't know the tune. Is a great state fair.
Our state fair is the best state fair.
So we were listening to that on the way in. We're trying to get our way. They had us park in kind of this funky area. And now we're in the main parking area, but we haven't found a good walkway to get to security to get in. Anyway, we're at the Indiana State Fair. It is very sunny, so we've got hats for all of us, but Tyler does not have a hat.
Call me Sheriff, because I am sunny.
Yeah, but we're excited. It's like 11:30. We're gonna have some lunch here, see what we get into. They had some rides. There's like a kiddie area. They also have this a couple of really cool kid areas where you can like play. There's like a sand area. There's this one place that's got this rubber mulch and a playground, but it's inside, which is nice. I want to get a lemon shake up. They have a dairy bar here that's got like milkshakes and grilled cheese and all kinds of stuff like that. And free milk for little kids, like little toddlers and babies. So we found security, yay. Woohoo!
Oh boy!
So fun. We've got corn dogs. I did not realize they were jumbo size. These are humongous, delicious. There are so many cute areas like this. We were just in the Department of Natural Resources building. Just so many areas like this around. They're just gorgeous. And what's cool is the free stage where people perform. This is the back of it. And I think last year, maybe 2 years ago, we saw John Stamos perform at the Beach Boys. And we were really far back because you just show up, you know. But it's cool. I'm like, whoa, he would have been right there. We should have come behind. Like, I didn't even know you could. Okay, so they have this like art area where you can make your own mosaic, all these pieces, and then you can put a little frame around it. Isn't that cute? So we're having fun doing that. I'm also coloring. All right, it is now the next day. We got all of her outfits set up for school. And I found this thing on Amazon. Absolutely genius to have it labeled because she's at the age where she wants to have control over her outfits, but she also needs a little help. And so this is perfect because we picked out these outfits together. She feels really prepared. And the other thing we've been working with her on is actually getting herself dressed in the morning on her own, coming downstairs, and then we can have breakfast together and stuff. And she's been doing a really good job of that, honestly, like the past year. But this makes it even easier, especially since our mornings will be a bit earlier than we are used to. Also, you can spy a few things I got at TJ Maxx recently, too. These are actually not for her. They're for Felicity, these ones. Look how cute. Mostly just jammies, but look at these. They're going to look like little tiny grown-ups. It's hilarious. Also, it is wild to see this kind of style back because this is what I was wearing in maybe later elementary school. And it's just crazy. I love it. Okay, the girls are now in bed before their first day of school, but got these on Amazon and they're perfect because they don't give too many details. Like if you're sharing it on social and you didn't want it to show too much, you know what I mean? And they're double-sided. So the other side says so-and-so's last day of whatever. And then I just bought these liquid chalk markers separately. My biggest advice would be to wipe these off with a wet cloth right after you're done with them so it doesn't stain too much. I used these a lot in my classroom years ago, and I feel like it's hard to not have them stain at all, but the sooner you wipe it off, definitely the better. So cute. These were on Amazon. I can link below, but the big day is tomorrow morning. Okay, messy diagram as usual. It's the morning of the show, y'all. We did our little hearts, if you've seen online. It's a cute idea, and I kind of looked into it and then I just made it my own. But Gigi can kind of look at it, and we filled it with lots of kisses. So anytime she's feeling lonely today, also I will look at mine, and anytime I'm feeling lonely, she filled mine with kisses. So it's the day. She's watching some Daniel Tiger. We're just letting Lissy sleep for now. We were trying to think through the logistics of getting Gigi to the bus stop. And anyway, but I want to show you her book bag that we found on Amazon. I think I might have mentioned already, it's the perfect size. It's not too big, but it still fits like a full-size folder. and they had a bunch of patterns. So she's got her snack for the day, her cup we got at Target, and then these a lovely subscriber sent to me for the girls, and they fit on like any cup. So I thought that was really, really cool. I'll link her shop where she sells these below. But yeah, she's ready to go. Ah, it's crazy. Okay, so much has happened between this morning and now. Really, so much has been happening the past few days that I don't think I talked about in this vlog. Maybe I mentioned it earlier, I don't remember. But at the end of the last vlog, I talked about how I'd hurt my tailbone after having a fall. And you guys made fun of me for saying having a fall because it sounds like something an old lady would say. And that made me laugh so hard because it totally is. But anyway, the point is I had a fall. Hurt my tailbone. Tailbone honestly is starting to heal up. But I went to the gym in that vlog. I worked out my arms, and then I think I hurt my back doing that. So literally adding an injury to another injury. So I kind of, like when I've hurt my back in the past, it kind of feels like a pulled muscle, and I usually will just wait a few days and it kind of heals up on its own and I move on with my life. But it's happened enough times that I'm like, okay, something's going on here. Like, why does this keep happening? What am I doing wrong? You know? So I'm going to try to keep this story to not be so terribly long. We'll see how I do. The other night it had gotten better and then it got so much worse. I think because I was feeling better, I went back to like picking up Felicity and like doing all the things. That night, 2 nights ago, it was so bad. Like the muscle in my back just kept spasming. I was in tears. Like it was a lot. I told Tyler this, now we're at Sunday. He was like, you need to have someone look at this. I'm like, no, you're totally right. Like now we're at the point for sure. And so when I've gone to my primary care doctor in the past, when I've had like pulled muscles and stuff, he usually would refer me, if it doesn't heal up with his course of action or just with a little bit of time, he would refer me to physical therapy. So I thought, you know what, that's what he's going to do. I'm just going to find a physical therapist. My insurance is not great anyway, so I don't want to go to the doctor. You know what I mean? I'm trying to bypass having more and more bills when I know that's what he would tell me. So I wanted to find a place that did all kinds of stuff, like not just a chiropractor, not just a physical therapist. I wanted a place that had a lot of different things. So I found a spot that does physical therapy, massage, chiropractic care, and a whole host of other things. And it's like real doctors on staff. And so I was like, I'm just going to try it. It worked out so well, you guys. I called on Sunday. They were closed. So I left a voicemail. They called me back first thing this morning to basically tell me there was a cancellation for 9 a.m. Can you make it? And I was like, yes, done. Like, absolutely. So I was there for like 2 hours for this first visit, and I feel so much better. Like I could not roll over in bed, sit up, move. Like it was so painful for parts of the day, and then other parts of the day would be okay. Such a difference. Like, and it's funny because the areas that I thought like, oh yeah, it's my back that hurts, it's always something else. So it's like my hips and my hamstrings and my legs. So even the physical therapy part, like he was showing me some exercises to do to both stretch and strengthen those areas. And even in doing those, it made it feel slightly better. So I'm going to keep up with what he recommended. I've got another appointment next week. But it was just so cool to find a place that does all of those things. Like the masseuse came in, or what would you call her? It was like therapeutic massage. So anyway, massage therapist came in the room. That's what you'd call them. And she did some work on that same side. And so I just feel like it's nice to have multiple people helping me out and figuring out kind of a plan. So that way, hopefully it doesn't happen again in the future, but if it did, I would at least have an idea of what to do, who to go see, etc. Anyway, so I just want to share that because I don't think it's widely known that there are places like that exist that have many different disciplines, if you will, all under one roof. And literally I was just led from the doctor who made the plan for all of it to each different thing. It was so cool. If you live near me, it's called Apex Therapy, and it was great. So anyway, I know that exists though. My sister had some issues a year or two ago, and she was in a place closer to where she lives, and it had similar things. So I knew because of that it existed, but before that, I did not. So I figured a little PSA if you were interested in any of that. So that's that. Now I'm at work. I'm going to get some work done. But so also today, Genevieve's first day of school. So seeing her get on the bus, like we were with some neighbors that we knew. So I feel like it almost took the weight of the moment of like her now I'm going to cry. It almost took the weight of the moment off having friends there, neighbors. So it didn't feel as like scary is not really the word for me because obviously I wasn't scared, but just that it's a big moment, her getting on the bus. So she did it. And then I think she saw a neighbor friend of ours that lives farther down the street on the bus as well that she went to preschool with. So then I saw her like talking as they drove off, but it was so, so cute. And she was just so excited to go. So now I can cry. So I cannot wait. I'm like literally counting down. There's a few hours till she's done, and I cannot wait to hear how it went. Totally off topic. I have a nail appointment today, and it was supposed to be at 9 a.m., but I canceled that to be able to go to this physical therapy. So that's now at 2 p.m. So Tyler will be there when she gets off the bus. Then I'll go get Lissy, and then we'll all be together. I'm just so proud of her, and she did so well, and I cannot wait to hear about her day. I wish it were like preschool. Like in preschool, we'll get pictures sent to us throughout the day. Obviously, in real school, we're not going to get that, and it kills me because I'm like dying to see what she's doing and all that. But I know she was really excited about lunchtime, and then she's got her snack for later. She has art class today. She was super excited about that. So, I'm just so proud of her. And shout out to ambient videos on YouTube. This one, what's the actual sound? I just popped this on. I mean, that's pretty solid. I'd love to be there right now. Mountain, let's look at this closer. I can link this exact one if I can find it when I'm making links. It's pretty good. After school, snacks, ice cream.
First day of school.
That's right. Well, as it turns out, day 2 was a little bit more emotional for me. I think part of sending her to kindergarten, I think part of it is that yesterday with the appointment for my back, and then I ended up having that nail appointment too, and trying to squeeze work in the middle, it was just a day that I didn't have tons of time to process it, which maybe is not the worst thing. Today I had a little more time to process it while I was showering and getting ready, and I definitely was feeling some pretty strong emotions. So I journaled about it, felt a lot better. But yeah, and it was sweet because I posted on my Instagram stories about being emotional on day 2, and you guys in my DMs were just amazing, and so many of you guys know exactly how I was feeling. Really just bittersweet. It's not a sadness, it's just there's part sad just because she's growing. Like, it feels like this first 5-6 years has gone by so fast, but also just so proud. Like, she was so excited to go back again day 2. I thought for sure the excitement of day 1 being over, that she would be teary and like nervous again and not want to go now that she knows what to expect. And she wasn't. She was off on that bus waving goodbye. I mean, just so excited. So it's all good. It's just the normal emotions, and I know it's normal emotions, but it's still emotions nonetheless. So I'm out here with Mr. Pinocchio. I'm trying to get organized for the day. I'm going into work to get some stuff done there. I may meal plan today and grocery shop tomorrow for the rest of the week. We're kind of behind on eating the meals that we'd planned for last week, which is why I'm like, do I want to do it today? But I also need to do it on a day where I have the time, and today I have the time. So I'm going to do that. I'm actually filming a meal planning grocery store haul, whatever, video next. So stay tuned for that if you're into that kind of content. We've definitely entered the season of like making meals for all of us. And that might sound weird to some of you guys, but when you have very young kids, like little kids, it was easier to kind of make something different for them, make our own meal. But now we've entered the era of our life where the meals generally we need everyone to eat. Does that make sense? Some of you guys are like, we've always been making meals but anyway, that's just the way we've done it. So it's just been interesting trying to find recipes that everyone likes. And, you know, there's always things that we're going to end up putting on their plate. Like, well, I see this is stuff I'll save for the video. If you're interested in this topic, I'll save for that. I could go on and on. Anyway, but I need to go run some errands as well. But we're trying to get a little bit of like outside time before it gets crazy hot. The high today here is like 93 degrees Fahrenheit. Tomorrow and the rest of the week, it's supposed to be like high of like 80, 82, which to me is perfect. So I'm really looking forward to that, and looking forward to be able to like go on some evening walks and stuff. I don't want to say that word too loud. It's too hot today to go on a long one. Pinocchio, you're the real star of the show though, huh? You liking this warm weather? So, well, this morning is fine. You're so handsome. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to let you guys go here. If you are into this style of video, I hope you'll stick around, subscribe, check out my other vlogs. I can link my vlogs playlist. And please like this video if you liked it. It really does help me out, help push this video to other people that might be interested. Comment below with your feelings on back to school time. You know, what is your relationship to back to school season? Right now, do you have kids? Do you not have kids? Are you a grandparent and you see that from a different perspective? Maybe you're still in school yourself. Like, what is your relationship to it? What are your feelings with back to school season? Mine are mixed right now. Anyway, I love you all so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.